Welcome back everybody to another episode from the Imperial SMP. How's everybody doing today? It has been quite a while since I've last been on the server, and especially since I've last made a video on here. And since then, a lot of things have changed in this area and on the server in general. We've got quite a few new members that have joined us recently. And I'm not going to go through them all right now because there are quite a few, like I said, but we've also had quite a few new shops pop up. So this here is by Brookella and Super McGrakes, I believe. And they're selling honeycomb and candles. Probably going to be making some use of this for sure in the future. Ooh, I didn't even notice all the floating candles. That's really cool. Yeah, very, very cool shop. Definitely going to be making use of that at some point in the future. Then Lowres has built up a new shop over here. He is also selling honeycomb in there and some honey blocks, I believe. Yeah, honeycomb block, honey, yeah, all that stuff. Ooh, oh, you notice something here. I'll explain that in a little bit. But also got a bone shop. Ooh, 2 diamonds per 32 blocks or 1 diamond per 2 stacks. I assume that's bone meal, but very, very cool. And then what else we got here? He's got another one up top, I believe. Yeah, this is a slime shop. Ooh, nice. Probably going to be making use of this as well very soon. Got some big plans for today's episode that we'll get into a little bit later on. But we got one more new shop here, I believe. I don't think there's any more. But we got another new shop here. This is the Steak Shack by Blockdown. Blockdown Bill. It's one of the new members of the server. Ooh, selling leather and steak. Nice. I don't think there's really anything else that has popped up since the last episode. Maybe this, maybe EC's dripstone shop. I'm not sure if I showed this in the last one or not. But he is selling a ton, an absolute ton of dripstone, which is so crazy. And only 1 diamond per stack. I am definitely going to be using this a lot because we used it a lot on the mansion over there. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here without dying. So one of my plans for this episode is I want to meet up with Lowres and head into the Nether and build a big portal, a big fancy portal on the roof of the Nether for the shopping district. I think that's something that we definitely need to have. So we're going to be meeting up with him a little bit later on. But before we do that, I want to show you guys, I have been doing a little bit of work in here. Nothing too crazy, not too much since the last episode. I have cleaned up. There was an explosion that happened right here. I did clean that up. Still need to clean up this hall up here, but this hall down here I have completely finished, I think, other than removing all the torch spam. But yeah, this hall is done. Not really sure what to do with this room yet though. I'm probably just gonna put a wall over it and make it a possible shop. But we got our first hallway pretty much done, which is awesome. And this didn't take too long actually. Pretty much took 1 live stream to get this hall done. So I think what I'm gonna be doing in the future is trying to knock out like a hall per live stream. I think that would be a good idea to try to knock this place out pretty quickly. Now up here we have this carpet, which is going to be a little bit more time consuming, but we can get it done. But I don't think we're going to be doing any work on this place today. We're going to be starting a new project later on in this episode, but before we get into that, I'm going to head into the Nether and meet up with Lowres, and we're going to build up this portal. Man, check this thing out. Doesn't this look so sick? You know what? Hang on. Let me throw on some shaders. Let's check it out with shaders. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. That is so sick. So I gotta say, Lowres designed this entire thing. Only thing I did was help him build it up. So yeah, he did such a great job with this build. I think it looks so sick. And you know what? I don't think anybody's gonna be able to miss the shopping district now. It was a little confusing before. With all these different portals up here, you had to kind of go around and read all the signs, but now you're definitely not going to be able to miss it for sure. And here's what it looks like in vanilla. I just wanted to check it out in shaders really quick because we're going to be using shaders for something else later in the episode as well. But yeah, great job, Lowres. This thing turned out so sick. All right, now that we got that all finished up, we are going to get prepared to head out to our new project area. I'm going to be starting my base today. And well, you'll see what it's gonna be. It's gonna be very unique, I'll say that. We're gonna be using a lot of deep slate, which is what I'm looking for right now, and a lot of copper. I'm actually surprised I have this much. That's actually super helpful. I'm glad I have this much. Yeah, that's gonna be super nice. So let's go ahead now. We're gonna head out to our new area. All right, we're in the Nether now. Here is the shopping district sign again. Oh man, it looks so sick. I love it. But this is what we're looking for. Fixes new base. And you know what? I'm gonna dye that. I'm gonna dye that for him. So let's go ahead and find it. And actually, I can turn off the fog. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, Fix's floating city. That is what we're looking for. But Fix is out here working on his own, working on this giant floating city. And man, this thing looks insane. Doesn't that look so sick? All right, let's get rid of the clouds. That looks, oh man, I cannot wait to see this thing all finished. But I believe what his plan is to build on top of these, build a big platform, and he's gonna build the city on top of that. So I think that means there's gonna be a big circular platform up there. But I am thinking about coming over here and building a city underneath his city. Building an entire city underneath Fix's entire city. I think that would be really cool. Now, it's gonna be all completely dark down here once that thing is all built up. But I think that's just gonna add even more to the ambience of this place. But thankfully Fix has a beacon, because I kind of think I want this to be lowered a little bit. It's a little bit high. It's a little bit close to this. I think these are gonna be thrusters, or they are thrusters. I don't know if he's gonna have like flames coming out of them or not, but that would be sick. But yeah, we're gonna be building it up right under here. So I'm gonna flatten this down a few layers. You know what? Actually, I may just lower it all the way down. I'm gonna have to talk to Fix, actually. I'm gonna have to talk to Fix about what he thinks. I don't think he has any plans down here at all, but I still want to get his feedback on this. So I'll have to do that at some point, but I think ideally I would want to flatten it down pretty much as far as I can before getting into the water. But the style that we're going to be going with for this area is going to be cyberpunk. Kind of like a cyberpunk, not like completely all out cyberpunk, but like kind of cyberpunk mixed with a bit of Asian, like Asian architecture. I think that would be super sick. Now, I don't know what exactly style he's going to be going for the city up top, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work now. We're going to build up the first house, and actually I'm going to have to get a bunch of materials because we need a bunch of deep slate. We need a bunch of observers, actually, and probably some more copper, to be honest, and a lot of nether wood. The nether woods are going to be another big part of this style. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy style. Nothing like I've ever built before. But I need to go ahead and get to work on the material gathering, and then we'll jump into a time lapse of me working out the first house. All right, guys, here it is. Here is the finished product. It looks a little weird right now. Well, it's actually not finished. We got a few more things to do together, but I think it's looking pretty cool so far. Like I said, a couple things we got to do really quick. One thing I wanted to show you on camera is this little trick here that we're going to be doing throughout the entire build. You can see I did it up there as well. Using the, well, let me just show you how I do this. We're gonna put a sign down, we're gonna do dashes all the way along in each row, and we're probably gonna vary these between each build. Some of them will have more, some of them will have less, but I mean, and we're probably not even gonna do this sign thing on every single build either. But then we're gonna dye it red, and then we're gonna use the new glowing ink sac and dye it with that. And man, I think this looks so sick, especially at nighttime. We'll have to check it out at nighttime for sure, but Yeah, this is going to be really cool, especially when it's dark out, like I said. But we're going to go ahead and do a little sign up here using the glazed terracotta, and I'm not exactly sure how I need to place this. Not like that. Is it like this? Nope. That one goes here, and then this one goes here. There we go. And then we'll do 2 iron trapdoors on top of that. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Just like a little sign, and I actually have a little texture pack on right now that makes all these red bits glow at night. Hopefully we can get a good view of that tonight in this episode as well, but it's gonna look really cool, I promise. But now we're gonna come up here, do pretty much the exact same thing. We're gonna go fences there. This, not like that, like this and like this, I think. Nope, not like that either. Man, these are way more confusing to place than I realized. Okay, that'll work. I don't think that's exactly how I had it in the test world, but that'll work fine. Then we're gonna do 2 fences there, and then a redstone torch on top of that. And it just looks like a little sign with a light on top of it. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh, and while we're up here, want to put these fence gates in, the warped fence gate, and we'll put them on the back side as well. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want this all to change. I want all this copper to change to the blue version. I think it's going to be a really nice contrast up against the reds and the dark grays. I think it'll be really cool. And actually, one more thing we got to add here. We're going to put a chain right there. We're going to have a light hanging from there. So let me grab that really quick. And there we go. There's our light. And we're going to put fences or ladders all around that. That's our light. There we go. I spent 32 diamonds on it just for that one block there. I may end up swapping that out with just a sea lantern, but that'll work for now. Actually, just realized I forgot one more thing. I want to put a soul torch on top of that, but we can get that later on. But man, I think this turned out so sick. I love it. And I think this is the road we're going to go with for the whole town. I'm not exactly positive yet. It feels a little too plain for me, but that's probably a good thing, to be honest. It's probably what we want. I don't know. May change it up a little bit, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see in the future. All right, the sun's going down. Here is what it looks like at night. Man, I really do wish we had like RTX for vanilla, or for Java edition, I mean. Because I can imagine this place would look insane with that. But still looks pretty cool. You know what? Let's pop on some shaders, see what it looks like with that. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh man, this looks insane. Absolutely insane. Well, it's morning now, but that's okay. This place still looks absolutely insane, even with the daylight. I'm really excited to get this entire area filled in. Man, shaders run so terribly in 1.17. I don't know what the problem is. Let's go back to vanilla. All right, there we go. Much better. I've got a few more houses planned out that we'll try to get done either between episodes or in the next episode. Probably in the next episode. And hopefully this copper will be all turned to blue by that point. And by the way, I do want to mention this style is very inspired by a builder named Freedom. I'll be sure to link their channel in the description, and if I can remember, up in the little iCard up in the top right. They got a YouTube channel, a Twitter account. I don't know if they have an Instagram account or not, but very inspired by them. So definitely be sure to check them out. Their builds are way more insane than this for sure. But took a bit of inspiration from them, and I think it turned out pretty cool. But yeah, I think that is going to do it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you think of this new style. I think it's going to be really cool, especially to have a big city of it. Hopefully you guys are excited to see the Imperial series back on the channel. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.